Hey guys, Eric with Verus here. Just wanted to go over some differences of our rear diffusers compared to, say, some of our competitors, and why we are priced the way we are. As that is what we hear a lot, is that we're priced a little high, and we are on the high end of the market, but we think that there's a reason for that, and I was going to go through some of the reasons why. On the left side here, I have one of our prototype diffusers, which is built more like a typical aftermarket diffuser. And then on the right, we have a production. This is the Mark 7 Volkswagen Golf R. And we'll give you some close-ups of what's going on here and the differences between ours and competitors. First, let's start with CFD. First, we actually run CFD on every single model that we design. We've optimized specific things on each diffuser per chassis. So not only do we optimize and improve over time, we actually improve on the chassis itself. What do we mean by optimize? Well, we take specific aspects of each diffuser and then we modify them within CAD and CFD to see how that influences the flow field and performance of the diffusers. Every car we've seen to date interacts with the air slightly differently. So some benefit from specific angles more, some don't. It just all completely depends. So some of the aspects that we look at in CFD and CAD are the main plane angles. So this angle to this angle, this angle to this angle. We look at that to improve performance. Every vehicle is a little bit different from what we found. Obviously there are some physical limitations with the underbody, and we have to stay within those, but beyond that we definitely do vary the angle and see how that interacts with the fluid flow. Something else that we look at is strake placement and strake angles. So some don't realize, but our outer strakes are actually angled, and there's a specific reason for that. The locations are actually specific for improved performance as well. So those are a few aspects that we modify quickly within CFD to improve performance before we even actually manufacture a unit. So then next, let's look into the actual manufacturing of the unit and how we differ from more typical diffusers and how ours is a little bit different. Typically, most people use a pull-through style rivet, and Clay will get a close-up of this and show you what we mean, but there's these little buttons that stick out underneath the diffusers, and that, granted, doesn't do too much, but it does create a little bit extra drag, and it doesn't leave the bottom surface looking nearly as nicely as, say, our production unit, which you can't see a single rivet head on. That smooth airflow improves performance slightly. Another thing that we do differently is this rear trailing edge, which we improved and optimized within ANSYS, and pretty much every single diffuser has this same radius on it, which improves performance. If another company did this, they might bump bend it, which you can see here. Again, we'll get a close-up of that. But we actually spent about $6,000 on a specific tool to create the rear trailing edge radius, which is now repeatable and smooth. You can't see any bumps in the bend here. Also, on the manufacturing side of things, we worked specifically with our vendors to match up our bend tables within CAD to ensure that our flat patterns are accurate and correct. The unit on my left, you'll see that the strakes are slightly wavy as you go down the length of them. On the right, you'll see that these are dead straight, and that is basically because our bend tables, which basically dictate how the material elongates and contracts as it's formed, our bend tables are very accurate to what our vendors are capable of producing. All of that took time, effort, and we don't believe some of the competitors do the same thing. All of this stuff that takes time and effort ends up increasing the price a little bit, but at the same time we believe that we give you, the customer, a better product as a result. I hope you found this informative, and I guess subscribe and let us know any other videos that you'd like to see. Thanks.